Welcome to my channel, Living Your Best Life, and I'm Cindy Smaha, and I'm so excited because today I'm going to talk to you about my winter scare routine for dry skin. And I have just been loving this skincare routine, and it's not going to break the bank, and you probably already have these products in your medicine cabinet. So before we get into it, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell right next to it so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. You know, I so love to hear from you. So let's get glowing. Okay, I got my jammies on. I got my little headband / night mask on. It matches my jammies. It's so cute, yes. So now I'm getting ready to take my makeup off. Now this makeup has been on since 5 o'clock in the morning, which is now 12 hours. This stuff needs to come off. But first, let me tell you how I came about this new skincare routine of mine. Is that my face was just so dry. It is so unbelievably dry. I live in Northern Illinois by Chicago, and so my face was like turning into a prune, and all my products just weren't working. And I even tried the slugging with the Vaseline, and that wasn't working. And so I did some research and found out, okay, well, let's just go back to basics. And so that's what this is that I'm just going back to basics. I've stopped all my serums except for my hyaluronic acid. I've stopped my glycolic acid, my niacinamide, my retinoids. I've stopped all of that, and even stopped my other moisturizers because they just weren't enough. So now I'm getting in back to the basics. So, and I am going to put links of all the different YouTube channels that I have looked at, and they are board certified dermatologists that talk about these products, that they are safe to use on your skin. Now, I want to give a little disclaimer here. What I'm showing you is going to be for dry skin. Skin that doesn't easily clog pores, that isn't greasy, and that probably is aging like mine. So that's what I'm saying will work on this type of skin. My dog just came in. It's like, hi, Mama, what you doing, Mama? She's like, even in the bathroom, I can't, it's like a kid. You can't have like 2 seconds out of the bathroom. So anyway, so let's take the makeup off. Organic coconut oil. And a list of all the products that I have is going to be just listed in the description box, but they're basically everything that you probably already have to one degree or another in your medicine cabinet. So I just get a good amount, and I do this every single night. I take off every time I have makeup on, I always use coconut oil. It's the best thing I've found that takes off most of the waterproof makeup, and then it isn't drying to my skin. So this is gonna look messy, but it's sort of fun. So here we go. Okay, that's the coconut oil. I use quite a bit on there, but it really does, oh gosh, I feel so good on my skin. But it really does take off, you know, the makeup and everything, but I always double cleanse because that's a little on the greasy side for me anyway, to just leave on. And I want to make sure that I have all that product. I don't want that product to clog my skin up. CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser for dry to normal skin. This is a fabulous cleanser. It's hydrating, it feels good on my skin, and it gets off all the product, but it doesn't irritate my skin. I do have a tendency to have sort of sensitive skin, so this really does work really well. I wet my skin down just a little bit, and I use a nice fluffy little sponge. And I'll list this too. These are just fantastic. I use them like maybe 1, maybe 2 times. I rinse them out and I throw them in the wash. They're great. Okay, let's get going. While my skin is still a little damp, I use my hyaluronic acid from Glow Recipe. I just take like maybe, yeah, that's good, like a pump or 2, and then just start massaging it in my face, underneath my nose, even around my eyes, just slightly, don't get too close, but then I just work that in. Oh, that feels so good. Whittle it down my neck. I still have to be careful with my incision. It's pretty much healed up, but I always try to be careful with it. And now I let it dry. Okay, that is pretty dry. It's still slightly flaky, tacky, but it's still pretty good. Now the product that it's gonna you're gonna go, what? But wait for it. Vitamin E oil. I got the idea of using vitamin E oil when I started putting it on my scar, which vitamin E oil is fantastic for helping reduce the severity of scars. But what I forgot is just how nice and nourishing. If you use a facial oil, I mean, I don't see why you couldn't use a facial oil, but the glycolic acid and that was just, it was just too harsh on my skin. My skin was just way too dry. And so the vitamin E oil, I should probably put that much on, but I'll put some more on my scar. There we go. Oh, it just feels so good. And I put a little bit more on, of course, at night. I do not put oil on in the morning. Do not put oil on your face before you put your makeup on. Please do not do that. You'll have a mess. But I do put that on. Now you can wait if you want for the oil to absorb into your skin. I've seen several different posts where it's like wait till your oil goes in your skin, or just apply it directly, the next product. So now you can put, if you want to have, I should go back. If you want to put like your own moisturizer on, you definitely can. I tried that for me, but it was just, my face was just too dry. And I use very nourishing foundations in that. So, but it's still Northern Illinois. It's a killer. So the last product, just wait. Yep, you guessed it, Vaseline. Now, it's not too much of a stretch, I think, to consider Vaseline to put on your skin, but I have this has been a game changer for me. My skin has finally started to feel more plump, not as dry, not as, I was getting just these horrible lines at back. I'm like, no, back, so of the age, wrinkles and stuff. And I'm like, you want to go forward, not back. I don't want to look older, but just the Vaseline, it feels wonderful. Now, typically what I do is I put the vitamin E oil on, put a little small, not this much probably, Vaseline on, a little thin coat on, and then have my dinner, talk with my husband, sit up for a couple hours. If I find that my face still is pretty dry after that even, then I might put another application on. Sometimes I use my night mask. Most of the time I don't use a night mask, but what I find with my short hair, my night mask, because it's nice and tight, holds it down tight, and it looks sort of cute anyway. So, but that works. Now, then at night, I will slather my hands up with Vaseline and put them in rubber gloves and sleep that way all night. And I sleep on my side. And so then I always put my hand up underneath my chin when I sleep. So then I don't get anything on my pillow, but I always put down a towel so that I don't get a ton of stuff on my pillow. So then I sleep like that, and it works out fantastic. I have to say, I'm loving this routine. And even though I loved my glycolic acid, it was killing my skin. It was just too harsh on me. And I just love this. It really is. My skin is becoming, I don't want to say like glass, but sort of like the glass skin. My lips have been so much less dry. I haven't had as bad of the dry lines or wrinkles so much predominantly around my lips. So I'm all for it. If you find another product or tell me about another product that has worked for you, let me know. But these products, probably all of these might cost maybe $40. And the hyaluronic acid is the most expensive out of all of it. But it really does work great. And in the morning, I will rinse my face off a little bit and pat dry, and then I'll put another layer of hyaluronic acid on, and then my cream. I've got my Elemis marine collagen. I'll use that during the day because it's a lighter moisturizer. It really seems to marry well with my foundations. That doesn't cake up or make oily or anything like that. So, but if you are an oily skin gal, you might want to pass on this suggestion. And if your pores clog more, you might want to pass as well. But mine do not. I have not really had any problems with this, and now I've been using it now for almost a month. So I'm just really glad. So I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Please let me know if you try it. And always, I so love you. And I'm just so grateful for you. And wherever you are in the world, I am sending you lots of love, hugs, and kisses. And so I'll see you next week, Monday at 4. Have a great week. Bye-bye.